Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
All right, man. Ryan Garcia finally enrolls in Vada. Last Myers is reporting. Took long enough. You know, most people would assume he probably flushing the shit out of the system. Or maybe the money funny, right? Who knows? He's enrolling in Vada. And what the expectation is that you will see the same Ryan Garcia that you always seen. It's funny that people ask, you know, would Devin Haney be the same? And that's a honest question after the damage Ryan inflicted on him, and everybody leave out the part of the story that Ryan cheated. Excuse me. But we gonna see if Ryan tests clean for whole camp. Now, it's May 2nd. So, February, March. So, he's basically testing for about 8 weeks. Depends on when they first test him. When you sign up, I don't think you give a specimen. But let's talk about it. Check out the Box Rumor playlist because Lance Pugmire is reporting this, and it is a rumor. So I find it funny that, you know, they just so lax on people doing PEDs. You know, it's a lot of lax. I feel like he should have been tested soon on settlement day. He should have been, you know, forced to do random drug tests, you know, for his entire suspension. They did the same thing to Canelo Alvarez. He popped hot. He didn't have to test his whole entire suspension. So it's really about them just taking the money from the fighter. They don't care about the fighter. Nobody do. The commission, they don't care about the fighters. Managers and boxing promoters don't care about the fighters. If they were pushing brooms, they would be nothing to them. But I feel like they should have been testing since the suspension. And it's funny how a lot of people have an issue with Devin Haney when he said he a clean athlete and he tests, and people still got an issue with that. But nobody's asking, why did Ryan wait to almost exactly 8 weeks to enter testing protocol? That just let you know, people, especially these black racist channels in my what Fat Joe called them? Yeah, these black racist channels, these FGAs. That just let you know they don't be keeping their foot on these niggas' necks like they supposed to. Ain't nobody talking about this like they supposed to. Most people don't think Ryan Garcia cheated. We about to find out. You know, and really, Rolly should have been requested for 12 weeks. Now, apparently, the De La Hoya, according to, Bill Haney, Jose Ramirez, Rolly or Ryan hadn't enrolled in Vada just yet. You know. So about 8 weeks out, you got Ryan enrolling. Fishy to me, but so be it. He's enrolled. So will you see the same Ryan Garcia that you always see? Will you see a physical drop-off? We just got to see. Even if he come out looking good and Rolly win, it's not a good look. But nobody gonna be conspiracy brother when it come to Ryan. He waited to almost exactly 8 weeks to jump in. Why? That's crazy to me. But we'll see what happens as far as the testing and all that. And it costs money. That it does. And they talk about, Devin's with Victor Conti, so was Caleb Plant. So was Ryan Garcia at one point. You can look it up. So was Ryan Garcia at one point. So what they got to do about the price of tea in China? They did something to his test. Well, he failed the state athletic commission test. He failed the state athletic commission test. So we about to see. We about to see. Was it really the Ostarine? Will he get the same performance? He might wait. He might. But that testing costs money. You know. And it costs a lot of money to test you around. And when they call about 24, 365 testing, it might test you once, twice a year. But obviously it's randomized. So you got to stay on your P's and Q's. So it's a lot of money to get these guys to fly in, get your specimen and all that type of stuff. So, I think it's good for the sport. But if the fighters don't care if guys popping hot, but it's always different when they third person, when they on the outside looking in. When it's them, same thing with Regis. When it's them, it's like, Pids don't matter. And when it came to Jack Catterall and him not being tested a month, Regis out here copping pleas and talking about, we ain't testing. And I'm telling y'all, a lot of these dudes is bitch made. That's a fact. They ain't standing on business. But we see what Ryan do as a clean fighter. We see what he do as a clean fighter, if he can stay clean. Don't be surprised if he don't pass out before this fight. Don't be surprised. He have a mental health episode and get out this fight. I'm telling y'all. Don't be surprised if he don't pull out this fight. He don't pull out, I'm telling y'all, don't be surprised. And niggas gonna buy that fake mental health shit. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised one iota. But fine, we can get over that hump, and he tested now, and I don't know how many times they test him during 8-week period. Once, twice, 3 times. Who knows? But Devin enrolled, Ryan enrolled, so I don't know if Jose and Rolly gonna enroll. I assume that they have or will. And, we'll see. You got a card May 2nd. And we'll see what happened. But yeah, people just act like Ryan reputation on the line. They just, when De La Hoya speak about it, he don't even mention that Ryan cheated. It's like, oh man, that didn't mean nothing. And like, what you mean what it didn't mean nothing? And everybody like it's Rolly, and he, people seeing Paw put hands on Rolly and all that. So really, Rolly playing with house money. For real, Rolly playing with house money. If we keep it funky, Rolly playing with house money. So we'll see how Rolly get it done. But yeah, I'll be surprised how powerful some of them Ostarine and all that is. You got people saying, well, that wouldn't help you when you don't know nothing. Motherfuckers be talking shit and they don't have any qualifications in this shit. So we'll see. And he switched to USADA. USADA got more dirt on their resume, especially just on John Jones alone. Vada is the platinum standard. They all under the umbrella of Vada, under the rules and regulations of Vada, from what I understand. So, we could inch closer to a Haney and Ryan fight. I mean, one of them or both of them could lose, or who knows. But cold. We'll see. I don't think that fight gonna happen in October. And I don't see this mystical tournament between T.O., Jerron, Ennis, Devin Haney, and Ryan happening. I don't see that mythical tournament happening. But if anybody can pull it off, it's Turkey. And I find it funny with De La Hoya, so Haney's begging Turkey out of Sheik. Well, look at your begging ass. You was dick sucking Turkey out of Sheik first. Let's not forget that with your backdoory ass. You can wait to form a partnership with him. I'm like, what the fuck he need Oscar and his raggedy ass fighters for? So that, that's one thing, y'all both in free lunch line, and nigga making fun. Oh, nigga, you in free lunch line. Nigga, you in the free lunch line too. People in this generation got that bad. Talking about something that somebody going through or somebody did and you did the same thing. It's wild. They really gonna keep the charade up like Ryan ain't pop hot. Multiple times. They said that dude failed 3 separate drug tests. And he felt the 4th, but you know what I'm saying? They said that it was inconclusive, whatever something was in his body. So, believe what y'all believe. But, you know, like I continue to say with it, man, he enrolled in Vada. 8 weeks out, he drug his feet, waited to the last minute. I wonder why. Even with 8 weeks out, you still can reap the benefits, but that's a whole different conversation for a different day. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Join the Patreon, won't be disappointed. Peace.